In 0.5, the greed stamp was introduced to Holocure, and with it, people realized they could use this stamp to try to get as many holocoins as they needed. The first coin farmer was Iris, due to her weapon's ability to proc several hits with a single attack. Then, in 0.6, the new best coin farmer became Aski, due to her weapon's ability to generate projectiles recursively. And in 0.2, for just a fleeting moment, the best coin farmer was Houshou Marine. At least for about 4 days until the greed stamp got nerfed, but not before some lunatic managed to get 40 million holocoins in a single run. Marine's first skill, Lust, gives Marine a bar which fills up whenever she's hit by enemies or is near them. When it's full, she heals 30% of her health and damages all nearby enemies. This skill is a real offensive powerhouse in the early game and still retains use in the late game as a source of healing. A neat trick to know is if you bring the dash item as your support item and dash through a crowd of enemies, Marine will still get Lust charges even though she takes no damage. Her next skill, Dangerous Marine Smell, makes it so that enemies that are within 120 pixels of Marine for 1 second take more damage and have reduced speed, and if they are near her for 3 seconds, they start taking damage so long as they remain close to her. This skill, combined with her previous one, encourages Marine to play like a Touhou level, getting close to the danger without actually touching it. Not that you're punished for touching the enemies. If you want to focus primarily on the Touhou playstyle, defensive items like headphones and breastplate are good picks, but let's be honest, you're here for the coin farming. Her last skill, Pirate Captain, makes it so that each holocoin Marine collects increases her crit chance for 5 seconds, and makes it so that any enemies damaged by her previous 2 skills will have a chance to drop holocoins. Not a flashy skill like her previous 2, and there's a cap of 20% on how much she can increase her crit chance, but the crit chance is important when you factor in her weapon. Marine's main weapon, Cutlass and Pistol, swings a sword in front of her and shoots a bullet at the nearest enemy. At max level, she shoots 4 hearts, and her blade is replaced by 2 anchors. Her weapon also gains a special property. If she scores a crit on an enemy, there is a chance for the enemy to drop holocoins. This right here is what makes Marine an absolute coin farming monster, as if you manage to get her crit chance high enough, Marine is basically guaranteed to hit coins out of enemies with each attack from her weapon. Combine that with the greed stamp, and it's no surprise that someone got 40 million coins in a single run. I might not like it, but the nerfs were gonna happen. It was just a matter of when. Marine's special attack, Miracle Central Cannon, shoots cannonballs in the direction she aims at that explode and damage enemies. It's a damaging ult like any other, and if I'm being honest, the only time I ever used it was when I was gathering gameplay footage for this video. So, thanks to Marine's main weapon, Marine has pretty much been slotted in as the new resident coin farmer, as she can get a lot of coins even without the greed stamp. As such, in order to get the most out of Marine, you're going to want to eliminate every other weapon slot she has and also try and maximize the amount of times Marine scores a crit with her main weapon. Sake works as it boosts her crits and corresponds to her Touhou playstyle of weaving around enemies, but frankly, there are better crit boosting choices to go for. Since Marine's weapon has ranged projectiles in the form of the hearts, you can use focus shades to boost the crit chance of her heart bullets, which is perfect for coin farming. If you want a more all-around crit boost, Promise Tiara is a fantastic pick, providing an additional buff to her haste and increasing stamp drops. She benefits from stamps like Bomb, Crit Up, and Size Up. While the greed stamp isn't as strong as it used to be, it still worked with Marine, and considering that it's Marine's stamp, getting it for her is thematically fitting. Candy Kingdom Sweets is also a good pick, since it gives the on-hit effect of Marine's weapon a chance to proc twice, giving you a higher chance of getting coins. And for my last option, get Super Chowder Time. You really don't want to have to pick up every coin Marine knocks out of the enemies by hand. So, that's Marine. Thanks for watching. Please let me know who you'd like to see next. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos, and happy holocuring.